What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Twigger here with another high ELO champions game featuring support Poppy. For God knows what reason that's going down, but support Poppy is going to be in the bot lane. I had to look at this team a bunch of times to figure out exactly what was going on, but it looks like Poppy is going to be going in the bot lane with a Vayne. And it's going to be against another really unconventional pick, a Rengar support in the bot lane with a Lucian. So your guess is as good as mine as to how this game is going to go. We got some more conventional picks up in the mid lane, Nidalee versus Yasuo, and also in the top lane we do have a Singed, which is pretty common, but a Lissandra in the top lane as well. So this game is just screaming weird to me. So I figured, hey, perfect game to cast. We got some Diamond 1 players here who are playing some very, very weird things, so it's always fun to watch great players play very strange champions. It should be a lot of fun. But in terms of this bot lane where we have Poppy and Rengar, of course being able to utilize that brush incredibly well, and does have a stun when he gets up to his ferocity bonus. So when he has all that, he will be able to stun with his Bola strike. But it will take a lot to get that thing up there. But Poppy does have that stun hitting up against the wall. There are some things that can work here. Wow, the Ignite going down onto the Vayne. I don't think it's going to be... Oh, but the Q from the Lucian is definitely going to be enough. There's going to be the first blood going to Lucian on the Vayne. She stepped a tad bit too close on that one, and Lucian's Q is one of the main reasons that he's played so much in the LCS. Didn't manage to dodge that one at all. But I would say that in terms of who is better in the bot lane as a support, I would probably give it to Poppy because of her damage, especially when she pops her ultimate. We'll be able to do a ton of damage, but looks like we have a bit of a counter gank in the mid lane. The red buff proc is on the Elise right now. Yasuo is going to chase down the Vi while things are going down in the bot lane as well. It looks like nothing is actually going to come from this one. Yasuo just dashing through again. The directed cam apparently wanted to go and check out a bunch of different things at that point. But yeah, it's not the best thing. I wish I could have had a Poppy support, but there we go. There's the flash stun onto the Lucian. I don't know if the Ignite is going to be enough. The barrier coming down as well. Probably not going to be enough here, but Rengar now in a precarious situation. But he does have his flash available, but no silver bolts currently on Vayne, so not really going to be able to get any of those. So two very, very close kills for that bot lane just kind of go to the wayside because they both ended up escaping with their flashes. Yasuo is just going to juke out of that one, but as we could see, with that flash stun by Poppy, and doing quite a bit of damage, I would say, too. You know, you can maybe see why there's a support Poppy. I don't know. I doubt that we're ever going to see support Rengar or support Poppy in the LCS. But this is what this series is about, right? Seeing these unconventional picks by very high ELO players and seeing what they can do. You know, now it's just going to be about how they can support their teammates. But Nidalee being taken down by Rain Sound's Yasuo. Very, very easy gank there. The flash was already down from Nidalee. An easy cocoon from Elise picking that one up. But with this game, with the supports, it's just going to be interesting to see which support is going to provide more for their ADC. And as of right now, it's the Rengar who already has himself an assist with Lucian unassist and Lucian picking up that kill. But a bit different builds coming out of the supports here. Rengar opting for that the shield, which will allow him to share the CS with Lucian, which will certainly end up pushing the gold lead in favor of Lucian and Rengar, especially when those cannon minions come. He's really going to be probably saving his shield proc for that. But looks like we have a gank onto our support Poppy. Not our support Poppy. The stun coming down onto the Vi, but it looks like Poppy is not going to get out of this one. The stun coming out of the Vayne, the silver bolt proc is going to be able to pick up the Vi, so a bit of a return kill there. And you know, Vayne doing quite a bit of damage to the Lucian as well. But Poppy goes down. Not really a whole lot that she could do there. And Vayne's just going to continue to farm. The one thing I will say, though, about Poppy and Vayne is that if you let those two get into the very late game, Poppy and Vayne are both incredibly difficult to deal with. So I look forward to seeing if this game actually goes to the late game, because I think it will be a lot of fun to watch Poppy and Vayne go at it. The Bola strike going down onto the Vayne, but here comes Poppy. Stunning Lucian into the turret, but him getting his dash off. Looks like Poppy's going to try to chase this one down with the Vayne. I think they should be able to pick up Lucian. He has no flash available. Preferably, this kill will go to Vayne. There's going to be the kill. Going to Poppy, actually using that Q. The Vayne Q, the tumble was not quite enough to pick that one up. But there's going to be a return kill in that bot lane. So now 1-1-1, 1-1-1 to 1-1-1, 1-0-1. God, fucking speaking binary over here. So Yasuo versus Nidalee. Yasuo has not actually seen a whole lot of play in the LCS as of yet. Seen him a couple times, been banned out a couple times, but seems though the pro players aren't taking him as like a incredibly OP champion. Still favoring some others over him. But currently he's doing very well. 49 CS to the 32 of Nidalee. Securing himself a nice little lead, but we haven't yet talked about what am I trying to say here? The Lissandra up in the top lane against a Singed. Not a combination you would see very frequently at all. Lissandra in the top lane, normally a mid lane champion. She is quite mana dependent, which you're seeing. She's going for that early Chalice of Harmony with 2 Doran's rings, really trying to get that mana regeneration back, but doing a very good job staying up in CS with this Singed. Lissandra does have some great wave clear. And as we can see, doing a great job underneath the turret. Looks like Singed is going to try to start dirty farming the Lissandra a bit. It doesn't really gain you anything to dirty farm like this. Makes it a little bit more prone to ganks, but it means that Lissandra is probably not going to be pushing up towards Singe's turret. And it also allows Singed to kind of do what he wants in the enemy team's jungle by the red buff. But Singed is now very, very dirty farming way up near the inhibitor turret, and now he has 3 members of the purple team collapsing on him. But wow, the damage coming down from Poppy onto the Lucian. It doesn't look... Oh, the ignite coming down from Rengar is not going to be enough to kill the Poppy. Looks like Singed is now being chased down by 3 members and currently is still surviving. The Cocoon managing to land onto him, but he's just going to run away from this one. Nidalee has come in for a gank. A great spear lands on him, and the Poppy trying to do some damage, knocking Nidalee into the wall. And that's going to be a double kill for the Nidalee. Poppy really should not have come back into that one, but, you know, you can't win them all. Looks like Vi is now pinging for this dragon. She got taken very, very low from it, but the smite going to come down, and that's going to be a very easy dragon pickup from the blue team. 13,000, 12.3k. Not a huge gold difference, but probably feels a little bit more substantial in the game because the blue team is currently doing quite well with the control that they have. Managing to bring 3 people over to the Singed and not picking up a kill. That's exactly what you want to do as Singed. So, Yasuo still at a pretty good amount of HP, and Nidalee a little bit low. But, oh my god, a great full-range spear landing onto Elise. She's probably going to have to B now. Looks like Yasuo wants to try to use his ultimate here, but Nidalee really not giving him the chance. Those heals are actually doing quite a bit for Nidalee, bring her back up to nearly full HP. There it is. Now it is pretty much full. But in terms of farm in our featured bot lane, we have 53 CS to 49 in favor of the Vayne, and even 10 to 9 in favor of the Poppy, but Rengar does have that shield, so it is kind of more in favor of the Lucian at this point. Looking at the gold, 3.3 to 2.8 in favor of Lucian, so it certainly is adding up to a little bit more gold in favor of Lucian and that blue side bot lane. But I'm still very, very excited to see Vayne and Poppy in the late game when it gets there. Poppy now does have her ultimate, making her invulnerable and doing extra damage to the target that she has ultied, so going to be doing a ton of damage to somebody. Looks like Elise is coming on to try to get a gank onto this Singed. The Q is going to land. They are stacking their CC very, very nicely, but the Singed ultimate has been popped. I don't know if they're actually going to have enough to take down this Singed. The Elise is taking a lot of damage, but they are going to manage to take the one down. There's just so much damage and so much CC coming out of that combo. Poppy going to knock the Vi into the Vayne, not getting the stun into the wall, but the ignite coming down. Poppy is going to try to chase down this Vi. Oh, what a great flash from the Poppy, stopping the Vault Breaker from Vi and picking up the kill. Very, very well played. Great use of flash. The teleport coming down from Lissandra, though, not actually leading to anything, not even getting the assist from that one. And Elise is now going to try to fend these guys off of the mid lane turret, but it currently is not working very well. The Lysandra coming might actually do something here. The Elise was out of range for that, but the Lysandra's going to, sorry, the Elise was out of range, but the Lysandra's going to pick up that kill on the Rengar. And overall, not too bad of some trades going on here. The purple team is kind of fending their way through this game, 16.5 to 1600. Oh, sorry, 16k. But it looks like Yasuo jumping in onto the Nidalee. The Ignite going down, but I don't think it's actually going to be enough. The barrier is now down. One more Ignite tick, not going to be enough. The heal coming out of Nidalee, just barely enough mana to do that, and she will survive. So, a little bit unfortunate. If Yasuo had gotten his ultimate off, it probably would have been a kill, but you can't win them all, right? So in the top lane, the Singe has now finished his Rod of the Ages. Going to start stacking that one up. He's currently sitting at 102 CS to the 87 of Lysandra. She is doing a very, very good job keeping like on pace with this Singe. And she does have very good kill potential as well. And as we saw with that previous kill on Singe, the amount of CC that Lysandra and Elise can offer when you do that Lysandra ultimate into Elise cocoon into the Lysandra W, you know, you can hold that Singe down for a very, very long time, and CC is the enemy of Singe. So kind of glad to see that Singe can actually be stopped, but with the stacking of that Rod of Ages, it's going to get trickier and trickier and trickier to deal with him. But in terms of the featured matchup, that support Poppy versus the support Rengar, not really a whole lot of exciting things going on. Poppy making some pretty amazing plays, especially that flash into the Vault Breaker from Vi. Very nicely done by that Poppy. Poppy going for the Sheen versus the Rengar, who looks like he's trying to build into a Brutalizer for some damage. So we're having some very damage-focused supports rather than the standard kind of support your lane partner supports. Which is always exciting to see, because when you get into the late game, it's always fun to see supports making some kills. I'm sorry, Nidalee, we didn't see that. Nothing happened. Don't worry about it. Just walk it off. Lysandra trying to deal with this Singe once again. He's just dirty farming throughout the lane. Not really a whole lot that Lysandra can do. Looks like Yasuo taking a bit of damage. The Rengar actually popping his ultimate to get in here. Look at the damage coming down from him. The Ignite going down. I think it might be enough to take him down. The shield coming down, and the jump is going to be... Oh my god, what a juke! Come on, you can... Oh no, never mind, there you go, Vault Breaker. Yeah, either way, the trap was going to kill him anyways, but it was a pretty impressive juke from the Yasuo to use his dash through the Rengar to try to escape that one, but not enough. So, Rengar doing a lot of damage with that Brutalizer pickup. And it looks like Elise is going to try her odds at this Nidalee. I don't know if he's actually going to have enough to pick the Nidalee. Oh my god, yep, you know, I always forget how much damage that Spider Form Q can do. And that's going to be a quick pickup for the Elise, currently sitting at 202, having a great game. And Lysandra's kind of beating up on this turret a little bit, doing some damage, and it's going to be all she wrote. It looks like Vi coming down to this bot lane. The ultimate being popped by the Vayne. Rengar's not going to have enough HP to do anything here, but a lot of damage going down onto the Vi. Poppy doing, once again, a lot of damage. So the Vault Breaker going down onto the Vayne, and the ultimate coming out of Vi. Poppy is going to pick up that kill, and Lucian now taking a lot of damage. The Poppy ultimate is active, but I believe it was onto the Vi, and the double kill going for Poppy. A lot of damage coming down here. The Ignite going down for Poppy. It currently has a double kill. Will this be enough? The triple kill coming out for our support Poppy. What a hero amongst men. Man, Poppy doing work down in that bot lane. So that was just perfect timing, even though Vayne got taken down from the Vi, doing some great CC on her. Poppy popping her ultimate. Poppy popping her ultimate. Onto the Vi, took her down very, very quickly, and the Elise is having such a great game that her damage was pretty insurmountable. And they're going to use this opportunity to take down this dragon. So the first dragon went to the blue team. The second dragon is going to go to the purple team, who's now sitting on just below a 3k gold lead. Just 15.5 minutes into this game with a 6-10 kill score. I'll take a sip of my drink there. But yeah, it looks like we have a game here, folks. Lysandra in a bit of a precarious situation here. Going to use that E to try to get away here. The Rengar is trying to chase that one down, but is not going to favor his odds. The ultimate was down for Lysandra, but I think she still might have had enough damage to take down that Singe if she kind of stayed for that. So a fight between the ADCs not really leading to anything. Nidalee being taken down a little bit low from this Yasuo, but nothing that a quick Nidalee heal won't be able to heal off of. And half life now for Yasuo being taken down very low from that spear. The silver bolts part. Oh my god, that was nuts. So the Vayne condemn with the pop. You know what? I have to watch that again. Maybe in slow motion. Okay, so let's watch it here. So Poppy is coming in. Okay, gonna slow it down here. So the tumble coming down. The silver bolt proc is gonna land. I believe there's now a condemn that comes out. And then boom, right for the Poppy, right for the pick and right into the turret, getting that stun down. That was a pretty epic play, I have to say. That condemn getting him far enough for the Poppy. What is her dash called? Heroic charge. Man, I haven't played Poppy in so long. I'm gonna forget all these things, but that condemn actually getting the heroic charge in range to hit the Lucian into the turret. Pretty damn sweet combo there. It looks like Poppy is going to be going for that Trinity Force Poppy build. Already has the Phage and the Sheen built up with one of the parts out of the Zeal completed. Going to be very scary when she completes that. There's going to be a lot of damage coming out of her. Singe currently just chilling in that top lane with Lysandra. Get it? Chilling? Okay, I'm going to stop. But not really doing a whole hell of a lot. 148 to 147 in favor of the Lysandra. So doing a very good job against a pretty standard champion of Singed. Poppy finding Vi in the jungle, and this is how you know your support is doing pretty well, when you can stand there and duel the jungler of the enemy team pretty decently. If that Nidalee spear hadn't have landed, that fight might have gone on for a little bit longer. Yasuo diving in towards this Nidalee, getting a good crit. Couple good crits. But the Elise is now here. A great cocoon landing onto the Lucian. Poppy taking a lot of damage. The Vi ultimate is coming out as well. She is the one who ultied Poppy ultied the Vi. So it looks like she is going to be taking down the shutdown bonus going to the Vi, but Yasuo coming in to get an assist on that one, while Elise picks up the kill on the Rengar. 3-for-1 exchange, but Poppy being shut down. So not the best thing in the world, but still a worthwhile trade in favor of the purple team. And Singe is now going B to probably pick up an item. I don't know what he's going to be picking up, but already has those home guard boots, so trying to get back in the lane as quickly as humanly possible. But the teleport actually coming from the Singe, and oh my god, home guard boots Singe. This is going to be very, very scary for the Vayne. A pretty great, oh, but no, he has a ward there, Vayne. It was a pretty sweet juke, I have to say. But currently not working. But Nidalee being taken down very low in this top lane. That is not going to be a kill quite yet, but it is going to be a kill now. Vayne being taken down from the Singe. So both the top laners finding their own respective kills in different lanes. But it was a pretty sweet juke on the Vayne's part. It actually did fool Singe a little bit, but he did have that ward in that brush, so not going to be able to keep that juke going and get back to base. But the purple team is now taking this opportunity to take both of the blue buffs. Vi is now just coming to hers. Poppy is being flipped by the Singe, but she is going to be able to just heroic charge to the Singe to get back to the safety of her turret. And it looks like Poppy is now going to be defending this turret against a Singed and a Lucian. I don't really think that she can do this. But Elise is now here, actually. The flick has been coming out of the Singe, and actually a great culling coming out of the Lucian, but this is probably going to be enough to kill her. Yep, there we go. So a great stun coming out of the Poppy. Look at the damage coming down from Poppy. Oh my god, and the percentage health damage from Elise is going to be melting through Singe like butter. So 2 kills going down in the bottom lane. Wow, that was pretty damn impressive stuff. Poppy is doing a great job. 6-3-3, has that Trinity Force completed. Going to be going back to base, picking herself up a longsword. Not entirely sure what the second item is going to be out of the Poppy. The smite coming down from the... Oh, wow, a flash having to be burned from Rengar just to get away from this Elise, who did manage to smite the big golem away from Rengar as well. So Elise having a great game, sitting at 5-0-5, which is pretty damn nuts for a jungler score right now at only 20 minutes into the game. But I have to say, the hero right now is the featured champion, which is the support Poppy, who's currently having a pretty sweet game, sitting at 6-3-3, doing a lot for her team, supporting her Vayne by getting the kills. Yasuo being chased down by the Singe and the Nidalee, but it looks like the Poppy is here. I don't know how much he's going to be able to help the Yasuo, but the dash coming out and the heroic charge coming out of the Poppy, but it looks like Singe is going to be able to chase down this Yasuo. He is going to go down. Poppy might now be in a precarious situation, but the Elise is now here to try to help the Poppy. I don't know if they're actually going to have enough. But the ultimate coming down from Poppy onto the Nidalee, but Nidalee is going to do a lot of damage to Poppy as well. But here comes Lysandra, going to freeze down the Singed, going to pick up that kill, and Poppy going to come in to use her last Q to pick up the Nidalee. Oh my god, this Poppy is amazing! But it looks like the flip going down from the Singed onto the Elise. I don't know if they're going to have enough to pick up this Singed. There's going to be enough. I don't know if the poison is going to be enough to kill the Elise. And it looks like Vayne is doing a pretty good job holding her own against the Lucian, who she's now currently chasing down. Trying to get that passive active to chase him down. Lysandra is coming down as well. Why am I looking at the Poppy right now when we should be looking at the Lucian? The turret dive is now happening. Vayne might very well be taken down from this turret. The barrier having to be popped by her. Lysandra should be able to pick this one up pretty easily. There you go. There's the kill. But yeah, the barrier having to be popped by the Vayne. Shouldn't have run through that turret after she knew that Lucian was running the other way. But, oh well, you know, you can't win them all. Such is life. And it looks like now perfect timing for the Dragon to come up while the ADC for the blue team is currently down. They're going to take this one down very, very quickly. And I wonder what Poppy is going to be building into. Maybe a Blade of the Ruined King, because she does currently have the Vampiric Scepter. But Vayne chasing down this Rengar is probably going to have enough to kill him. Oh my god, the Rengar though! It is going to be a return kill. But 1 for 1, the support Rengar doing work against the Vi. Sorry, against the Vayne. Oh no, Poppy, I don't want you to die. A great flash coming out. Going to try to get away from this one, but Singed is very, very fast. Yasuo is coming to try to support the support, but the teleport coming down from Lysandra. Going to try to get into this one. Yasuo is going to try to dash towards the Lysandra. The E coming out, going to freeze them down. The ultimate coming down from Lysandra onto the Vi. Poppy is doing work against this Nidalee right now. The barrier coming out of Nidalee as well. The Lucian is now here to try to take down the Poppy, but it's going to be the Singed Poison taking that one down. Lysandra going to pick up the, well, no one actually, at least picking up the Lucian, and Yasuo coming back and picking up the Singed. So 3 for 1 exchange right there, but technically 3 for 2, I guess, because the Vayne was picked up previously. But wow, the Poppy is doing so damn well. And another Cocoon is going to land. Great Cocoon coming out of the Elise. The Flash having to be burned from the Vi and the Vault Breaker to try to get away from this one. Elise is just so scary right now at 8-1 and 7. There's so much damage coming out of this purple team right now. Especially percentage health damage coming out of the Elise and the Poppy. Plus the Vayne with her Silver Bolts. There we go. I was trying to dig for the name there. So support Rengar does not seem to be as strong as the support Poppy. Rengar did vouch for those, oh, gotta talk about this. Sorry, I can't talk about Rengar's boots. There is a Baron being attempted, and currently no wards for the blue team. With a Vayne and an Elise, this is going to go down very, very quickly. And there's going to be a free Baron for the purple team. Very nice call. 23.5 minutes into the game, picking up that Baron. So much percentage health damage coming out. And there's the Blade of the Ruined King proc onto the Singed. So much CC. There comes a Poppy. Not even going to take the kill. Good guy, Poppy, letting Vayne get the kill. She definitely could have stolen that one, but, you know, going to do the support thing, let the ADC get the kill. I like that. This Poppy's got class. But it looks like the purple team is just kind of in this top lane right now. Probably going to try to push down this turret while Yasuo goes and tries to handle the minions in the bot lane. But the blue buff being stolen away. I don't know who got that one, actually. It looks like it was the Poppy. It was our Poppy picking up the blue buff. Love to see that. Way to go, Poppy. So a lot of damage going down onto the Vayne from that spear. But Poppy coming in, gonna solo the Vayne, sorry, the Vi. Oh my god, she went in 4v1 and manages to take down the Vi. Unbelievable amount of damage coming out of this Poppy right now, especially when that ultimate gets popped. The Singed coming in, but gets locked down very, very quickly from the Lysandra. This is actually working very well, the Lysandra against the Singed. But at least getting locked up a little bit from the Bola Strike. But the Q is going to land and just going to get blown up. Rengar is now dead. Poppy being taken down quite low from the Lucian. The Singed is still alive. The Vayne trying to get in here to do as much damage to the turret as she can. This is going to be a turret going down, but the Q coming out of the Elise going to take down the Singed. Yasuo taking down a turret in the bot lane. Nobody can deal with 5v4 against this purple team right now with how much damage they're popping out. And Yasuo just in the bot lane split pushing is probably going to take down an inhibitor all by himself. And now Vayne's coming down to join the Yasuo, trying to dodge out that spear, but Vayne is not going to be able to do that one. Poppy coming in. I don't know if anybody's going to tank this one. Oh my god, the damage out of this Elise with a freaking death cap. is just insane. Rengar coming in here to use his ultimate to try to get in onto this Vayne, but the barrier's going to be popped, and he's going to be taken down very quickly by the Yasuo. The inhibitor is going to go down. That's 2 inhibitors in favor of this blue team, but it looks like Vayne finally being taken down by the Nidalee. Yasuo popping his ultimate on Lucian, trying to do some damage, but it's not going to be enough to kill him. Singe now being locked up by the cocoon from Elise, but Singe is going to continue running here. Gets the flip down onto Yasuo, even though he was knocked up. Poppy now trying to see what she can do, but it's going to have to run away from this one because Singe is doing a lot of damage, and if Nidalee gets a spear onto this Poppy, it's going to be the end. But here comes the Lissandra doing work on this Nidalee. If she gets one more Q off, that will be the death of her. And there's the Q coming out of the Elise. Lissandra's now in a bit of a precarious situation. The poison from Singe is going to be able to take that one out. And the Poppy and the Elise finishing up the Singe. There was so much action in the past, like, 3 minutes. I'm nearly out of voice right now. So many people died. The kill score being 34 to 15. I swear to God, like 10 of those kills just happened in the past 2 minutes. But 55.6k to 39.5k, up over 15k gold lead in favor of this purple team. It would take a miracle for the blue team to come back from this one. Don't worry, at least nobody saw that. I'm sure that you wanted to go to those minions in the mid lane, but you know, just walk it off. Go back to base. Don't worry about it. We still believe in you. You're having a great game. So, the heroes of this match right now. Lissandra has done a phenomenal job against the Singe, not only beating him by 30 CS nearly, but 4-1-11, holding her own very well against the Singe. Yasuo doing all right against the Nidalee, but you know, it's mainly about his split push tactic that has actually helped him out a lot, and he's got a lot of attention from other people, which has allowed the other teams to really push their lanes well and dominate their lanes. But Elise and Poppy have just been doing a phenomenal job. Elise sitting at oh, here we go, Poppy. Look at the damage coming out of Poppy. It's a support Poppy, people. I cannot believe it. So giving that kill over to Vayne, but taking Nidalee down in just a couple swings. Poppy doing a ton of damage. The Blade of the Ruin King going out onto Singe to try to slow him down so that way Vayne didn't get chased. The tumble has been used though. She is going to pop her ultimate now. The Lissandra ultimate going down onto the support Rengar, and it looks like Yasuo going to pop his ultimate onto Lucian. Going to pick that one up. The double kill going for Vayne, and Poppy is just kind of chilling. I think this very well might be the end of the game here. It's only Vi left alive, and Nidalee's going to be up in 6 seconds, but everybody is alive for the purple team. So I think this is going to be GG, folks. I cannot believe how well this game went. Are they going to try to dive under the turret? No, sorry, into the fountain, I mean. So that is going to be GG. Unbelievable game from the purple team there. So that was support Poppy versus support Rengar. Definitely a very, very unconventional, unique pick. But support Poppy actually doing work. I don't ever want to see it in solo queue. This is very high ELO Diamond 1 players, but working pretty damn well in conjunction with the Vayne, with all those stuns, the Condemn, and the Heroic Charge coming out with so much percentage health damage. And you can't say that Elise didn't have a good game. She dominated that game. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that one, and I will see you guys in the next game.